everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today, we will be going to dive into some fascinating readings about Philippine history, culture, and society. So what are we waiting for? Let's discuss these topics today. Come on. Here are my comments about these following key statements. First key statement is the enduring influence of foreign cultures have left an indelible imprint on Philippine soil that cannot be washed away. These influences have seeped into the bedrock of culture and in time transformed the Filipino into something truly unique. So, the Philippines, as for me, the Philippines has such a colorful culture because of foreign influences, from Spanish traditions to American pop culture. So these influences have shaped us into who we are today. But instead of erasing our identity, it made us unique. We are like a beautiful patchwork quilt, different pieces coming together to make something special. Another is the Filipino has been conditioned to think small, thus nationalism and national pride were not made of a vocabulary, and that the steadiest thing in his fluid mind is his family ties, its rituals, and its fetishes. His family is his best social security. So this is an interesting point. Our focus on family is both our strength and our limitations. While it's great to value our families, sometimes we forget to think beyond them, about our community, our country. Maybe we can balance both strong family ties and a stronger sense of nationalism. Another is the Filipino is a person with four histories and four cultures. This really speaks to our diversity. Our Malay roots, Spanish colonization, American influence, and Asian natives all play a role in shaping who we are, and this mix makes us adaptable and creative. But it also reminds us to know our roots and preserve what's truly Filipino. Next is my critic of the readings presented related to the Philippine society and culture before and during the Spanish period. So before the Spanish period arrived, Filipinos already had a rich culture. We had our own writing, traditions, and social systems. When the Spaniards came, they introduced new things like Christianity, but they also erased parts of our pre-colonial heritage. So it's a mix of gains and losses, and it's up to us to remember and honor both periods of our history. Next will be my analysis of the following readings. First is cultural transformation, bringing out the best in the Filipino. So, this reading made me think about how we can improve as a people. Next will be fighting war against forgetting. It's sad how we often forget our history. This reading reminds us that forgetting our past weakens our identity. So we need to pass on stories of our ancestors and their struggles to the next generation. Next will be the language and culture. As we all know, that language is a huge part of our culture. So when we lose our native language, we lose part of who we are. So we Filipino need to keep speaking our regional languages so that they don't disappear. And next is my reaction to the Pact of Biak na Bato. So after reading Aguinaldo's memoir, I felt a mix of pride and frustrations. The pact showed how Filipinos fought for independence, but it also shows betrayals and compromises. That man, Pedro Paterno, was clever but also questionable. Was he helping the country or just serving himself? It's something to think about. While the Moro Wars by Cesar Adebajo, the Moro Wars were a long and painful conflict. The Moro people fought fiercely to protect their land and freedom. work shows their bravery and the need to understand their side of the story. As for me, to solve or to end the moral Christian conflict in Southern Philippines is we need mutual respect and understanding. Education can help bridge the gap. Both sides should focus on what unites them, like shared values and love for the country, instead of what divides them. My stand on federalism is that it could be good for the Philippines because it gives regions more power. But it's also risky if leaders don't use it responsibly. Before making this change, we need to fix issues like corruption and inequality. So before making this change, we need to fix issues like corruption and inequality. So thank you everyone for joining today in diving Philippine history and culture. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and then share. See you in the next video. Bye bye.